Hello, this is the stick drift perfect repair video, the results of it. I'll just show you like the test through the buttons. You got X, circle, square, triangle, L1, R1, L2, trigger. It's got 100% range, so it's key that you test them. B7, that'll be R2. Same thing. Sometimes if they wear out the little pads, they go bad. Right, where are we? B7, B8, share, options, L3, right, L3, left stick button, right stick button, R3, right, up, down, left, right, and the PS button in the middle. And the last thing to test on this is the sticks and the touchpad. So that is the touchpad on a DualShock 4, and you can scroll it in, you can scroll it out, and then if you click the button and scroll up and down, it will drag, click and drag. Just to show you, what is this? Just click. That's it, that's gone. Right, let's drag that back into frame. Stay there. That's it. Right, and the analog sticks is the bit that really matters. So what we got? Axis O reaches 100%. Axis O 100%, or minus should I say. Axis 1 100%. 100% to the sides. 2 100%. 3, and test circularity shows you. Hold on, let me just turn that off and do a fresh test of each. One pass. It's reaching over the line, and that's just because I did it too quick. One pass. Reaching over the line, or reaching to the line. And then you do multiple passes and it will show you where its max values will lie. The only issue I've got with this control pad, they're new potentiometer sides. There seems to be judderiness in axis 1, but only in the plus direction. But it doesn't actually. So it's smooth up the top, smooth, as you like, silk. But for some reason, this is all over the place, and I don't understand it, because top's fairly smooth. I don't know if it's just the track and wiper contact in that direction is a bit weird, but it all works out. Right, let's just turn that off and show you the snap to center. 392. Right, on my drawing, the maximum dead spot size axis O is 05882, and that would be both sides. So if you get it to rest in a position, the maximum dead spot you're going to have 050. I'm not going to do it now because it takes too long to get it to rest in the worst possible positions, because that's the position you don't really want them in. But I've tested it to death, you can trust me on that. And I think the worst axis is left and right, return to center. But even that is fairly decent. And I think that was at a value of 06667 on axis 2 minus position, so this side. And but it does drop off a lot, so anyway, what else can I say about it? That is roughly a 10% overshoot. You get what I mean by you need that 10% buffer, because if you want to throw your analog stick screw position to the right, it will reduce that radial overshoot there, and you might go to 98-99% of the max value that way, and you won't get maximum steering or turn rate or aim speed, if you know what I mean. So use this knowledge as you will. Let me just think, is there anything I've missed? See what I mean by that stick. It likes to float off centre to the right, but it's what, 05098, but you can do it the same on the left side if you mess about with it. Yeah, it doesn't want to stick at 07. That's good. I spent ages trying to do axis 2 because I think the battery tray was resting on the trim pot, but as you can see, return to centre is good. I did try on axis 2. I tried to use the 30k resistance trim pots to see if it would make it any better, and I lost the 100% radial. So there's nothing between 30 and 50 to my knowledge in the 3x3 trim pots range. So as of yet I've not actually had to use a 30k. And in the previous video I made the error of saying I used 500, 100 and 200k trim pots. That was false. It was a 50k as the minimum and 200 as the maximum size. And I will just reiterate, if you use a 1 million ohms resistance trim pot, that will draw in your outer boundary and your dead spot size at absolute minimum values. So the lower the resistance, the more you affect your circularity and dead spot size. So those of you who have seen those products that you can buy that are solder in with the two little trim pots on there, it might not suit both of your axes, so you're better off doing them individually. And that's the end of this video. There's nothing else to explain, and yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. That's just an infill of all the knowledge that I've gained.